Welcome to the Sunblood Network, right? Home of where you can be taught the technology of your mind and body. This is your host, General Y God, signing on. And with that being said, we are back with another one, right? So, right, we live right now, doing what we do, baby. Yeah, right? I'm gonna get to it in just a second. I gotta brush my teeth. Yeah. She said it in front of me too. She was like, "Oh, I hate men. This is that and third, such. Blase, this is that and third." I'm like, so just think about that. That shit crazy as fuck. How you gonna hate something that you can't? That's all. I said, baby. I said, for sure. She like, yeah. I'm like, I'm out. Yeah. 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 Now, I know I wake up a little bit more different from you people. I understand the tech, right? Please don't expect me to do the same thing you do. Oh, yeah, don't expect me to do the same thing you do, baby. I was talking to some people. Yeah, I was talking to some people. And this girl, this shit was so funny, baby. This shit was so funny. They were talking to a girl. She an American girl too, right? I said to the American girl, I said, is your mind teachable? She was like, yes, baby, my mind is teachable. I said, oh, okay. Maybe we got something different here. Let's see how it play out. Pay attention to the text so you can understand something. Watch. I said, your mind is teachable, right? She was like, yes. I said, can I ask you a question? Can you raise your son? She was like, yeah, I can raise my son. I said, hold on, baby. How could you raise a son, right? If you just told me that you don't want to have no kids. Fight that right there with yourself. I'm just showing you something about yourself. There you go. Fight that right there with yourself. How you gonna raise something if you don't even want to create something? God damn. Shut the front door on that. Shut the front door on that. Yeah, that's not legit right there. Excuse me. Now, let's go ahead and get into this a little bit intelligently. Women, what I want you to do in this situation is I need you to listen. I need you to ignore me, right? Don't listen to me. Just label me as a crazy motherfucker with locks in my head. There you go. That's easy for you to do. Furthermore, right? When it comes to you raising your son, right? What is the information and data that your son holds when it comes to his chromosome system? Zero intelligence, right there. Your son, right, holds the X and Y chromosome. So that means he's divine masculine, right? Now watch this. You the mother, aren't you? Like, yes, I mean, I'm his mother. Okay, watch this. The information and data that your body holds is two double X chromosomes. I'm not saying that your two double X chromosomes are less, but your chromosome system confirms with your mind that you are feminine and divine. That's what you are. I mean, you have to fight yourself and hate yourself. I'm pretty sure you hate God for how he created you. Shit, it is what it is. It has nothing to do with me. So, pay attention to the setup. How can you raise him, right, if you don't hold the same information and data as him? The information and data that I'm speaking about is his chromosomes. You hold two double X chromosomes. He holds an X and Y chromosome. The information of the minds and the chromosomes have to be aligned. You're only aligned with him when it comes to his X chromosome. That's it. You don't possess the Y chromosome in order to teach him about his masculinity. You don't hold the information or the data within the hardware of your vessel to be uploaded in your mind frame to put him into the knowing. So I'm gonna show you this. If I was your enemy, I'm just being real with you. If I was your enemy, I would want you to raise your son. Do you know why? Because I understand something. If you don't have masculinity raised masculinity, it's gonna change into something that it's not supposed to be. And this is where your sons can come down. They come downtown and come down to all the prison pipeline centers. Do you understand? No. You can raise your sons, but you're gonna raise them to be ruthless. You're gonna raise them to be animals. And this is where they can come to our prison pipeline centers. You know why that is? Because the minute you take the Y chromosome out of teaching, guess what happens? You have a nation that is not guided no more. It's not. And then I'm gonna tell you the easiest way to pick shit off, because what I'm telling you is legit. I'm trying to tell you, other people think the way I think. I'm just doing it in front of your face because I don't care. Okay? I would tell you simple as plain. I'm gonna tell you something right now. If you an immigrant, right? Don't look at me like I'm crazy. I'm gonna tell the immigrants what you can do in America. It's already happening. If you an immigrant, right, it would be easy for you to go ahead and pluck off. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. It's easy, like say if you a U.S. immigrant, right? Just to show these American citizens something. If you want to go ahead and let's say you want to do some criminal activity, I would tell you your best bet is literally doing to someone that doesn't want to understand guidance or don't want to be protected. I'm trying to tell you. This is how the game play. See, this is how you look at this. Let's build a world where masculinity don't teach no more. Let's build a world where just femininity just teach. Guess what happens? You're a single mother, right? You're walking up the street with your kids, right? Well, you got this immigrant that don't give a fuck about U.S. law. He don't give a fuck about none of that. Now, guess what? What happens? He pluck you and your fucking children. This is the type of world y'all gonna live in. This is the type of world that y'all don't want to live in. But remember, like I said again, the minute you take the father, right, out of the family, and you take the father and the son getting to know each other, you just destroyed the whole world. It's over. You just destroyed the whole world. And so I would simply say to you as women today, it's going to be a lot of immigrants on y'all. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. I'm just showing you what your enemy is already looking at. Your enemy is looking at like, let me see, this a family? Like, yeah, it's about two sons in there. They got a daughter. They got a mother in there, and they got the father in there. Immigrants is like, I'm not about to fight that. They probably got guns in there and everything. I'm good on that. You know who they coming after? They're looking at it like, yes, this one right here, my victim right here. Yes, single woman with all kids. Y'all done set yourselves up for the greatest failure, baby. I'm just here to watch. Baby, I'm just here to watch. God knew what he was doing from the beginning. He allowed y'all to do this to show y'all got no power here, baby. This ain't got nothing to do with me or you. It's bigger than us. This shit is bigger than us, bruh. I'm trying to tell you. I can tell you, listen to me. This is all intelligence. I'm doing research and I'm paying attention to how immigrants go attack certain people, bro. And who they really attacking? They're looking at soft targets. You ever heard of a soft target? They looking at all surf targets. They looking at like, they don't give, and listen, and they conscious, they don't give a fuck if you a woman with children. They don't give a fuck about none of that. They're looking at it like, shit, I can giddy up off of you and your children. All right. That's why I say, like, hating the Y chromosome, that shit wasn't worth it, bro. Murdering the Y chromosome, trying to take the Y chromosome out of its existence, trying to take it from being a teacher of itself, trying to redirect it into something that is not. The world is on fire today. The world is on fire today. It's on fire, baby. That's all I can tell you. Know what I'm saying? Now, I know, let me show you the setup so you can understand something. This is not like me telling you something like, ha ha, I told you so. No, what happened in America was this. A woman is thinking like this. Oh, if something pop off in America, men is automatically going to protect me and my children. Baby, I got a deeper reality for you so you can understand the tech. Pay attention to the setup. Watch so you can understand. You can simply go outside, right? Not everybody is doing this, but majority of people are doing this. You could walk outside today, right? And you can literally see like, yeah, can I ask you a question? How many people approached you today in reality as a woman? Be real. Nobody. It's okay. How many people approach you online? Everybody. It's all good. You as a man, right? Can I ask you a question? How many women approached you today? 0. I already know. How many women you approached in reality? 0. We don't really do that. So let me show you the setup so that you can understand. If women and men are not programming together in order to get to know each other, right? If y'all don't program it with each other, how y'all get to know each other? Hold on, stop. So real quick, I can put a TV in front of him, put a TV in front of her, right? I could put a narrative in front of you, buy the narrative out, and then have both of y'all minds be separated to each other. Oh, no. I'm not here to listen to me. I think you think I'm here to help you off the ground. That's not my stilo. You would hate me for doing that. Yeah, you would fucking hate me for trying to help you consciously. You would fucking hate me for that shit. So I'm not coming here for that part. I'm coming here for the part like, so this is how your minds move. So you telling me I can do this to both of y'all minds and both of y'all birth rates go down? So I can destroy y'all whole nation just by using the lens of a television. Damn, I'm good. I'm all right. I know you're looking at me like, but why would you not want to help people? That's not, the mind is, let me tell you something. The mind of this time frame is not designed to be helped. It's not designed to do that. That's not what it's designed to do. If the mind frames were designed to be helped, then it would allow help to be received. They will allow new worlds to be, that's already here. The minds of, it don't do that. It don't do that right there. You understand? Oh, that's what, it don't do that. So, like I say, if the minds don't do that, then how do you expect the minds to upgrade consciously? How do you expect that? That's like let me show you. That's like any computer you got, your iPhone, your Android device you got in your hand, your Apple iWatch you got in your hand, right? You talking to me through it. Let me ask you a question. Setups. When it comes to consciousness, right? In order to have a higher conscious, what do you have to do? I'm gonna give it to you easy. Do you stay with the old information and data that you already have? Or do you allow yourself to have more information data? Watch, pay attention. You see the book that you like to read? That book comes with what? A story. Okay. But stories also come with a memory. And what you read that you call a story, you can store inside your mind. Your memory bank right there. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you because this is like easy, light work, okay? Easy, light work. But what I'm saying to you is that when it comes to your consciousness, right, you have to understand your consciousness is very identical to receiving upgrades. That's what you got to realize. So let's say the last time you had a conscious upgrade was in high school. Then guess what? All that is third dimensional information and data. Your conscious only knows about the third dimension. That's it. It doesn't mean that being that you are installed in the third dimension and you may know things about the third dimension, it doesn't mean that you have the higher intelligence to know about fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. You don't know that. Let me show you. Watch this. Pay attention to the third dimensional world. When it comes towards the word mother or mom, right? Pay attention. It says mother, doesn't it? Okay, watch this. If I put the word of mother in front of you, right? Is that what you follow, or do you follow the actions of what your mother does? Let me show you how you can trap emotional people. Let me show you. A lot of people in this world are emotionally trapped towards family members. Let me show you. You're emotionally trapped, right? Based on the word. Watch. You're emotionally trapped based on the word. This person in your life that's in your family has done you wrong many different times. You know why you trapped to it? You're attached to the emotional title. Mother. Didn't you put your emotions into your mother? Okay then, so you're going to be emotionally connected towards the title of mother. You don't understand what you're doing just yet, but I understand that. Let me show you another setup. Watch this. Now, if you're going to be attracted, right, to the word mother, right, then what does your mother have behind the word mother? What does she have it with? That would be her actions. So let me ask you a question. Her actions, right, is the one that's treating you, unfairly, or however you feel, right? Her actions is showing you, this is who I am. 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 But the minute you get aware, you're not acting like my mother. And then she turns around and look at you like, I am your mother. But hold on. The actions is not showing her that you're your mother. So how's that your mother? This is why you can't break out of these systematic families. You can't break out of there. You can't, as a third dimensional character, you can't break out of there. Don't even try to. You're going to give yourself a headache. You cannot break out of there. You're emotionally attached to the words that are within your family. That's what you have to understand. Once you are emotionally attached to them, you cannot break away from them. You will accept the things that they do. This is why when people say family is not great right now, family's no good, you can say that. But just to let you know, being honest, that's what they were designed to do in this timeline. It doesn't mean that they're going to change. They've been made their decision a long time ago. You're just there to understand the decisions that they make, right, and who they were to you in this life. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? So you can be emotionally attached to someone, but you're only emotionally attached towards the title. Because what happens is, are you emotionally attached to their actions? How you gonna be emotionally attached to that if their actions is showing you that pretty much they don't care nothing about you. They don't care anything for your best will. None of that. I mean, shit. I mean, if that's how you look at the world, for me, I don't look at the world as such. I look at the world as in, I'm going to step past the illusion and the word that you give me, which is mother. And I'm only going to strictly pay attention to your actions. That's it. Your actions is going to reveal if you're my mother or if you are other. The word mother and other are in the same. You know that, right? Yeah, the word mother and other are in the same word. So if she's really your mother, then the actions would definitely back. Understand that? If the actions is not backing with the words, then that's an illusion. I'm good on that. Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on it. I can't get stuck up in the world, right, where basically I'm stuck on, this is my mother, but the actions show that she's not your mother. So that means you just stuck on a title. And respectfully, she's not doing anything wrong to you by fucking over you. Go ahead and get mad. You got to get upset at that. That's the truth. Go ahead and get upset. I'm not even finished landing on my truth. That lets you know that people in this comment section, just being honest with you, a lot of people in the comment section, like, you not agreeing with because I'm not supposed to agree with you. I'm supposed to agree with the truth. The truth is this. And I'm telling everybody to do this so they can get it through their head. If you got someone in your family that you know you can fuck over every time and you get away with it every time, keep on doing it. Someone in here, they obviously get it because they're like, nah, I get what it's like. Some people call it, that's a harsh truth, but the truth will get you where you need to be at. I know you're looking at me like you should say the opposite. Saying the opposite is not going to get you nowhere. Saying what I just said is going to get you somewhere. I'm telling you to your face, if you got family, that's your family, right? And they get the fuck over you and get away with it every time, then in all reality, that's what they're supposed to be doing. You want me to give you your breakdown so you can understand? Let me show you this right here. Show you, that way you can understand. You are expecting that person that just fucked over you in your family to have what? Accountability. Accountability is an option. You don't have to pick it up. Setups. You don't have to pick that shit up. That motherfucker don't have to be accountable to you. If they don't be accountable to themselves, they don't have to be accountable to you. Who the fuck are you? I thought so. Let's finish uploading so you can understand the tech. Now, right here, right? I know you don't like that, but this is the truth. Okay? So, what happens is, this is what they're doing. They're playing the game the correct way. You know, you thinking they're playing the game the fucked up way, don't you? No, they're not. They're playing the game the correct way. They understand something with natural law when it comes to this mind. They understand, like, the only way I can do this to you is if you accept it. Like, hold on, slow down. So none of this would never play out in your life, right? If you don't allow the technology of your mind to accept it. That's your power. Yep. Now, majority of people are going to throw their own power on the ground, right? And the person that just sees you throw your power on the ground, they're looking at it like, shit, I guess I'll pick it up and use it for myself. That's how they look at the game. Until you get it through your consciously that, hold on, you know what? If someone is treating me fucked up with their own actions, then the title don't even matter. I need to get away from this individual. There you go. That's just what you need to do, okay? A lot of people are suffering very goodly, and the reason why they're suffering very goodly is because the next individual that's next with them, right? They already know, like, I'm not supposed to be with this person in this timeline. I already know that. But they keep accepting me, so I'm just going to keep fucking them up. And a lot of people can't understand that truth. It's because, on a simple fact, when you pay attention to the technology of your mind, right, the reason why you still hold on to that individual is because most people, they build within trauma. It's called, trauma bonding. That's what they call it. You have built a bond of trauma with that individual. So the only way that both of y'all can interact is within trauma. You notice with your siblings, you go talk to your siblings, you can only bond in trauma. You notice that you go talk to people in your family, you can only bond in trauma. You talk to your family, talk to your friends, you can only bond in trauma. Damn, that's the real world, ain't it? No, it's okay. I understand the work. I understand the work today. I understand, or whatever the case may be. But always understand, if you a family member, and let's say you got a good family member in your family, and they got a bad time of, they really is good, but they got to be taught this lesson so they can understand something, that you don't accept something that yourself wouldn't accept. If yourself can identify and say, hold on, this individual trying to control me. Yeah, I don't operate in controlment. I'm not with none of that. And yourself tell you that, right? And you go, I don't want to listen to that. That's too, whatever. I don't want to listen to that. Then guess what's going to happen? Yourself is going to put you in that situation so you can get fucked over, so you can understand this is what you don't want to accept. Okay? I'm going to show you this real quick. Watch this. I was talking to a black woman earlier today, right? The black woman had told me something, and I was kind of looking up at her like, huh, huh. But what she told me was, she said, what she said? She said, this is what she said. This shit was crazy. And I couldn't believe she said this shit openly, but I understand what was going on. Pay attention to the tech. What happened was I had asked her certain questions, right? I had asked her, are you teachable? She said yes. And then she came out of nowhere and she was like, yeah, she was like, she just came out of nowhere and she was just like, yeah, you know, she hate men, this, that, and the third, such and such, such and such. And I'm just looking at her and I'm just like, damn, she don't even understand, right? She think I'm from her nation, but I'm not from your nation. Yeah, I'm not from your nation. I'm just understanding how your nation moves. So that means that if the sister hate upon her brother, I can always use the sister in order to do something against her brother. Setups. This is what I'm listening to. I'm not like you. I'm listening to all illusions that you selling yourself. It's just like the black girl. She said, I was like, what you think I am? And I said, think. Right. I was like, what you think I am? She was like, oh, you a black man. So I'm like, okay, I understand. So basically what she's telling me is she think I'm a black man. And being that she think I'm a black man, she's telling me the truth about her own nation. So you actually hate upon your brothers. Huh. Great to know. Great intel. You don't know who you talking to. You got to be very careful when you reveal shit to people. You don't know who you're talking to. You could be talking to a motherfucker that actually wants to get to know these tactics so they can use these tactics against you. You already gave them the free will to do it. You just gave them the free will to do it. You just literally went to another nation that you thought like, oh no, he a black man. He got locks on like, thank you. So that's a gateway of how to get in, right, in order to know what's going on in your nation. Thank you. What? You just showed me how to do it. You can't get mad at me, baby. Let me tell you something. I'm too highly intelligent to pick up that identity. I can't, that's not my identity. And that's no disrespect to black people as a whole. But the technology of the DNA has nothing to do with the race card, bro. So your identity system, right? Let's just pay it down. Your identity system is a hand-me-down from another culture. That means that they create your consciousness setups. So why would I follow, right? Something that's not, it's the conscious of them and their DNA don't even outlast my DNA. I outlast them. So that lets me know that my people are supposed to be the teacher towards their self and a teacher towards their nation. That's what they're supposed to be doing. But unfortunately, you know, certain tribes done lost their way, baby. Yeah. A lot of tribes done lost their way, baby. Okay? And what happened was, in this world, what it is a lot of people, it's just like this. A lot of people in this world, they want you to be like them. Do you know what it is? Let me show you. The technology of the mind has a memory bank, okay? And what happens is, most cultures, right, they want to have those memories in your mind about other cultures that have nothing to do with you as a whole. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody's going through it. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I would say to the, when it comes towards their nation, that is something that they're still going through as a whole. So what I would say is you can still use the black woman against her black brother. I thank you, black woman, for actually telling me that about your nation. You understand? Good day, ma'am. Have a nice one. That's something that we can use. Yeah. I'm not with trying to like build them up or nothing like that. Why would I do that, right? When they whole nation, I went to their nation, told them about certain things to like, you know, heighten their intelligence. They literally was on some other shit, like laughing and shit. And I'm like, damn. So this is what you go through if you're intelligent and you're trying to uplift the nation. I understand. I would simply tell you that thank you for letting me know what I know. We will use that information. Yeah, I'm not I'm not your brother. Oh God. Let's just pay attention to the setup. If I was your brother, right, I would have had children with your sister. You got it? All right, I don't have any. You would say black children. I don't have any black children. I don't have any of that. The reason why that is because I would simply say to you, and I'm not looking for acceptance, so hear me out, all right? I'm definitely not looking for that. I feel like that would be making me weak. Thank you. When it comes towards the nation of black women, black children, what I've been met with, which was something that has repeatedly played in my life many different times. Just like recently, the black woman, she expressed to me that she pretty much hate men. And I understand that. I get it, or whatever the case may be. So that means that she would be a hater towards her own brother. Thank you. Now, it gets a little bit more deeper, okay? Because remember, I'm not from your nation, okay? I'm just understanding your nation and how to use your mind and how to get things from your nation. That's it. I'm not accepting your nation. So let's just pay attention here. For me, right, you would look at me and you would say, oh, you're from that nation over there. The minute that I get to speak in intelligence, that's the minute that you reject it. Thank you. That's the minute that you reject it. When it comes towards black culture, they don't want to know what intelligence is. Do you understand that? Okay. So you got to understand consciously, the mind doesn't want to hold intelligence. This is something that they've been fighting on themselves for many different years. I'm just in the inside, just watching. Now, the funny thing about this black woman is that I don't think she can understand what herself was just saying in that moment, but she said some high, powerful shit. No, she said something very high, powerful. She told me the truth on that, and that's the truth on that. And I actually respect her for doing that. Another thing that she said that was the truth was that what she said? She said, she said, yeah, we're not going to be here that long. I said, what? She was like, yeah, we're not going to be here that long. She said, you know, with everything that's going on, we're not going to be here that long. I said, God damn, the truth is rattling y'all damn shells. Damn, baby, you got black people even know like, yeah, we're not going to be on the earth too much longer. It's a whole bunch of people that's getting washed out. You think it's just the non-coloreds, right? Oh, the coloreds are going to. There are no black and white people in heaven. I'll say it one more time. There is no black or white people within the heavens. You want me to prove it to you? You would simply say that people will go to heaven after this life, right? I hear you. Pay attention to the step in front of you. Can I ask you a question? In the beginning, God created the what? The heavens and the earth. Okay? Which means that when it comes towards right here, you see the sun right here? That's your heaven. That's above you. I know you waiting for you. Go sleep, go dead mode, go to heaven. No, that's not how it works. It's going to play in front of you, okay? So what you got to understand when it comes towards the sun is the solar variation of consciousness. You ever heard of that before? No, you never heard of that before. This is the form of heaven that you don't know about, okay? When it comes towards the sun deals with solar consciousness, solar memory. Do you understand that? How many human beings operates with the solar consciousness of the sun? Slim to nothing. Thank you. So if you don't operate with the heavens on the earth, right, you build a memory with the heavens, right? You speak to the heavens. You look up to the heavens. You chant the heavens. You worship the heavens. In order to build a memory inside the technology of your mind that I always wanted to accept heaven for what it. Thank you. So consciously, if you look at conscious on the ground, just because you have the, what we call it, they call it melanin, right? We call it, only if you knew where you got that tech from. Yeah, that right there come down to a solar tie. Do you know what a solar tie is? It means that the technology of your DNA has a tie with the technology of the sun. Slow down. Just because you have the skin complexion, it doesn't mean that you won't face annihilation either. The technology of your body may not hold the energy and the vibration of the sun. The technology of your body may hold an energy and a vibration of a moon. You know how I can prove that? Pay attention to the setup. Everybody get to running out the classroom. That way you can understand the devil's within people. Can I ask you a question? The word church, right? Do you just look at it as a word, or is the word telling you something? Pay attention to the setup. Pay attention to your mind. That way you can understand how you got overridden. Watch. When it comes to the technology of your body, right? Your body holds 90% of water. You about to go to church, aren't you? Like, yes, I'm about to go to church. I got you right here. So when you go into church, right? How do you spell the word church? Pay attention to your consciousness so you can understand what's going on with yourself. It has nothing to do with me. I already know the move that you're going to make already, okay? It's all predictable. I just want to watch it again. That way I can confirm it, okay? I'm not here to stop you, okay? I'm here to show you something. And watch this. When it comes, you all had to leave. Watch. When it comes to the technology of the word called church, understand that you had to spell words out, don't you? Which means that all words are spells. Can I ask you a question? Do you have the proper intelligence to decode the spell in order to know what the spell is speaking about? No, let me do that for you. When it comes to church, it is spelled CHURCH. CH stands for channel. The U stands for you. The R stands for what you are doing. And then CH again. Channel. Channel. You are channeling. That's why I asked you, is the word church, or is it actually telling you what you are doing? So they're unaware of what they're doing and what they're channeling to. Simple setup. Now let's pay attention to the tech. This is the part where you got to run. You got to run. The demon going to make you run inside. Watch. When it comes to the technology of your body, the technology of your body holds 90% of water. Can I ask you a question? When you go through a baptism, right? Why is it that you have 90% of water on the outside of your body? You have water that's 90% within body. You have another body of water that's on the outside of you. Can I ask you a question? Do they make a connection with each other? The tech. Watch this. When it comes down to the technology, your pores, right? Your pores are connected towards the body of water within you. If I throw something on you as liquids or water, the technology of your pores, right, draws in the information and data that you will call water. So what it means is that your pores, right, if I throw water on the outside of you, the water on the outside of you actually goes with inside your system. Setups. Let's get to the data points right here. Just because you're installed in the third dimension, it doesn't mean that other dimensions are not playing. Setups. It doesn't mean that. So can I ask you a question? If the technology of your eyes are only downloaded with just knowing the third dimension, physical things, that's it. Can I ask you a question? If the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth dimension is still playing today, but you don't have intelligence, right, to view in order to know, right? Can I ask you a question? Are those things just going to disappear because you don't want to know what they are? You don't think that these things and deities don't play inside of the water in order to channel into the hardware of your vessel? There's a lot of demons in this motherfucker, isn't it? Woo. Woo. What you have to understand is that a baptism has everything to do with energy. Thank you. What they're doing is they're removing the natural energy of you, which you could be connected to source, that you say is heaven, that we call soul, that's above you. Channel that out, and then channel another energy source in. What you think that is? You might want to ask, right? How is we on different frequencies? How was this done? There you go. That's what you got to ask. Ask yourself, why are we not on the same frequency? And the ones that are on a different frequency, how did they get channeled into another frequency? Setups. Okay? That's what you got to ask. It puts your conscious into knowing. Okay? You need to ask a conscious question. Everybody's not filled with a soul. Some people are filled with deities. How are these deities able to override the technology of the mind in order to access the body? How is that done? See? Now, this is the setup. Everyone want to say there's demons on the planet, but can't give you proper intelligence of how demons get into the hardware of your vessel. Got it? All right, you're gonna be all right. That's it's things that you have already done. You gotta ask yourself, what did you channel into?
Discussions with the club's hierarchy over the last weeks.
The word literally tells you what you're doing. You can't say that the word church didn't tell you the truth. You can't say that. The word church tells you the truth of what you're doing. It's not lying to you. It's telling you what you're doing. Okay? So when it comes down to church, like I say all the time, church tells you what you're actually doing. It's not just a word. CH stands for channel. The U stands for you. The R stands for what you are doing. And then CH again. Channel, you are channeling. Now, we ask you, right, what are you channeling to? That's it. Let me know. I'm here to listen. Can I ask you a question? Let me ask you a question. What happened? What happened? What happened if? What happened if you see how the world in the comment section playing today? What happened if images that look just like me, right? What happened if they just came on down here, right? And you people acting the way y'all acting, right? What would y'all do? What would they say? What would y'all say, right? If other people that came down here looking like me and they start telling you, oh, this is our land, such and such. What would you all do? Because what I'm gonna say is this is what I'm gonna say. Down there in the comment section, y'all gotta stop trolling yourselves, bro. Yeah, stop doing that shit. Stop. Just stop. Because y'all afraid of something, bro. When y'all get there trolling in that comment section, y'all is afraid of something.
You are the Defence Secretary. Do you believe in the target of spending 3% of GDP on defence by 2030?
Y'all afraid of something. We all know like y'all afraid of something. It's the acting shit, it ain't even worth it. We can see past that. Y'all already got y'all disclosure day already. Yeah, y'all already know it's here. Y'all just play like it's not here, baby. That's it. It's gonna be images that look just like me. That's gonna step off a nice little spacecraft, and it's gonna ask you, what was that shit that you was talking? What were y'all doing to the image of the Christ? What was y'all doing? Y'all was killing Christ on the planet. Hold on. Watch this. Setups. Get to the spilling and shit. You do understand that when it comes towards, you see white people kids, that y'all thinking y'all celebrating a celebration of murdering, right? Y'all not getting away with that shit. Y'all being tested, bro. White people, you being tested, baby. You all are being tested. And listen, now, this is what I would tell y'all. Y'all is acing all y'all little tests. Now, this is the reason why the test is being done. Okay? The reason why the test is being done is because we already understand the generations, right? That's before you white kids. Right. They came before y'all. We wanted to see, right, if your white children was going to align with the future or if they was going to align with the past. Thank you. You do understand that, right? You do understand that, right? It's a test. That's what's going on. The mythological character that y'all trying to depend on, y'all tried to change the image of the Christ, and this is the reason why all of you it's going to be away with. You all participated in the world where Christ was murdered, and basically, in other words, yeah, he was murdered. You do know that, right? And you support his death every time you buy a crucifix. You do know that, right? You support his death. You don't support Christ's conscience being alive. You don't. You definitely don't. Okay? So, what it is when you look at the comment section, all you see all the little stuff that they put in there, this is all the stuff. This is when they start panicking. Human beings, this is how they panic right here. You thinking panic is like, it's an emergency. Oh my God. No, what's happening in front of you is that the conscience that's in front of you, they afraid of. You know why? Because the conscience is not having memories with human beings as a whole. It's not doing that. It doesn't do that. It knows like, yeah, the conscience of humans is going to go obsoleted as a whole. Remember, a human believes that it's God, right? Isn't it right, human beings? There is no God. Human beings is God now. Isn't it right? You would simply say human beings is not God. Well, hold on real quick. Setups. Right here. What does it say right here? Oh, it says that, what's the image of the Christ? Setups. What's the image of the Christ right here? Slow down so you can understand something. What's the image of the Christ, bro? So you can understand something about all of y'all. Watch. What is the image of the Christ? Watch. Now, you said that you was living for Christ. But how is you living for Christ if the technology of the minds in this comment section cannot tell you the image of the Christ? Setups. Just whooped out all your consciences, bro. I just whooped out all your consciences. That was a straight head up fade. How do I know that? I just did it in front of you. I just did it in front of you. I literally said, what is the image of the Christ? Bro, that's over 50 to 60 consciences at one time, bro. And you're telling me with 50 to 60 consciences, right? With my one conscience, none of you hold the image of the Christ. So if you don't hold the image, shut up. Hold on, I'm not done yet. If you don't hold the image of the Christ in your mind, right? Christ gonna walk up on you like this, like, yeah, what's up? What's that? How you doing today? Like, Christ, can you save me? This is what you gonna say to Christ. Watch. You're gonna be like, Christ, can you save me? And Christ's gonna be like, okay, you want me to save your mind? Like, yes, because the technology of your mind hold memory setups. Now, it get a little bit more high tech than just that. But we're just gonna use the mind, the third dimensional mind. We're gonna use that, right? Let's say setups. Watch, let's get high tech in this shit. Let's say you say, the Christ say to you, right? You want me to save your mind? Right. You would simply tell the Christ that you want him to save your mind. How do you want the Christ to save your mind, if you don't have the Christ image already installed in your mind? Setups. You want him to save your mind, right? But you don't have this image saved in your mind for it to be saved. You know what that means? That means that if you had the image of the Christ in your mind, it means you align with the Christ. Thank you. How many of y'all align with Christ? The setups is brazy in this motherfucker. Now pay attention. It's already done. You don't have to stop doing what you're doing. And please, 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 people, I did not come here to make you feel bad. Please ignore your fucking emotions. Please. If you thinking I'm on this camera to make you feel emotionally distraught, I'm not here to do none of that. Ignore your emotions. That's the way I like you. Emotionless. You know why? Because when you're emotionless, you cannot understand the intelligence within your emotions. In order to become what? A conqueror towards your emotions now. Hell no, I don't want you to be that. I want you to be as worse as you fucking can be. Setups. Okay? Now, right here, I'm not done with you right here, right? You would simply say you want Christ to save you, but the technology of your mind don't hold the image of the Christ in your mind. Let me show you what the image of the Christ that you hold now. You hold the image of Christ in your mind, but Christ is Christ. What is Christ now? Oh, he's a black man. He's a man now. Yeah, there you go. So that way you know that way when Christ look into your mind and you like Christ like, oh, so I'm this, I'm such and such. Oh, okay. All right. All right now. They looking at this shit like, oh my God. Oh no. You can run, baby. You can run. You can run, cut the speaker off, baby. You can make it seem like you never heard it. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. But if you came past this timeline right here, and you got that message right here, right? You got that message for a reason. Can I ask you a question? Let me ask you a question. Let's get into this real quick, right? Now, I just lead it off with what I need to know, right? What I need to be taught, right? Now, let's get into this a little bit more. Now, this is another conversation that you need to ignore too. Specifically, black and white people. Please come together, hit your ignorance buttons to thank you kindly. What the fuck? He said black and white people come together and hit both of your ignorance buttons together. We're supposed to be separate. Yeah. Anyways, let's pay attention to the setups. Both of you people would simply say that you are different from each other based upon the illusions of color and race. Can I ask you a question? When it comes towards Christ, right, is his people backstabbers towards the image of Christ? White people, right. Did you ever try to re-engineer the image of the Christ? You simply say that you are on two different teams, but the both of you actually work for the same memory system. Setups. How are you going to say that there's a difference between black and white when the technology of all your minds hold the image of what? An AI Christ. You want me to cook some more so you can understand where the both of y'all going at? Pay attention to the setup. Pay attention to both of y'all minds, who y'all represent. Watch. Now, when it comes towards the image of the Christ, right? The image of the Christ is eyes of flame, hair of wool, skin of bronze. That is what you're designed to hate. Setups. Don't tell me it ain't. I watch this shit every day. Now, right here, right? You would simply say that little boy blue is the image of the Christ. Setups. When it comes to the technology of the sun, right? The sun is a solar consciousness. That's what you have to understand. Right. What you have to understand is that if this is the image of the Christ, why doesn't the skin have a DNA tie towards the sun? You see in the comment section, they're about to spam it up, but they have no intelligence to fight me on. So what I had just said in front of your face, do you have any intelligence to fight me on? Now let me go ahead and line it up and set it up full blast so you can understand the tech. You would simply say there is a difference between blacks and whites. I hear the tech. I got you right here. Let me pay attention to this right here. So let's pay attention. The technology of both of their minds hold the image of a Christ, right? But these so-called blacks, right? They don't hold the image of the original Christ. No. You know what they hold? An AI image of the Christ. So these people consciousness is actually aligned with these people conscious. They're on the same playing field. How they different if they worship the same false god? Setups. The technology of the skin is burning inside the sunlight. So how's that a Christ? Stop. The technology of the skin is burning within inside the solar energy of what you call the sun. It's burning within soul. That means that the technology of the skin, the body, has nothing to do with soul as a whole. Setups. Because understand, if the body can hold, right, water, then the body can hold energy and a frequency. Setups. The technology of the sun deals with frequency and energy as well. That's what it projects, along with consciousness as well. If the technology of your body can't hold, right, then how are you the Christ? Now, what you have to understand is that when it comes to the third dimensionals, pay attention to the setup in front of you so you can understand. You cannot fight me on any type of intelligence that I just uploaded in front of you. Do you know why? The technology of your mind don't hold the truthful intelligence of what I hold. So you can't fight me on this shit. You can't fight me on it. Setups. When it comes to the technology of your Bible, right? Your Bible, brazy tech. The technology of your consciousness is technically look like a circle. Thank you. Pay attention to the book though. The technology of the book, right, it deals with consciousness as well. But when it comes towards the technology of the Bible, guess what happens? Watch this. You want to make their mind into a square? Setups. All you have to do is install information and data from a square that you call your Bible. Your Bible is a square. Pay attention to the setups. Brazy tech. Your Bible is a square. Your bed is a square. Your windows is a square. Your car, a square. Your bathroom, a square. The bathtub is a square. The refrigerator, a square. When it comes towards your stove, square. When it comes towards your cabinet, square. Front door, square. Everything's square around you. But did you ever peep out with the technology of your body? There's not one square upon your body or inside your body? Setups. Fuck off. You accept the square consciously, but the technology of your body debunks that a square even exists. A square is made up. Your bed is a square. Your window is a square. Everything is a square around you, but there's no square within your body or on the outside of your body. But you believe in a square book, right? Right. Fuck off. I get way more high tech than that, bro. I get way more high tech than that. You think that's high tech? I got way more knowledge than that. Understand, you people are designed to fight against intelligence. So when you designed to do that way, guess what happens? You stay the long way. You know what that is, right? The low way. There you go. You know what's funny? I'll tell you what's some funny shit. You can download information and data to someone's consciousness, and they don't even know it. Watch this right here. Setups. Can I ask you a question right here? What you eating? Watch how they get spooked out. What you eating right here? I'm eating chicken. Setups. First off, third dimensional beings, they have a bad time, right? When it comes to processing words, the words doesn't put you into a knowing. Setups. The words don't put you into a knowing. It don't put you into knowing. What puts you into knowing is going through an experience of action. Thank you. That's what puts you into the knowing. Setups. Watch this. You would simply say to me, you're eating a chicken. Data points. How are you eating a chicken, right? When it comes towards the information and data of that chicken, there's information and data within the chicken that you call protein. Setups. How is it protein, right? When the information and data of that chicken is going into a decay state, the conscious, you have a state of mind, don't you? Setups. You have a state of mind, don't you? All right, so if you have a state of mind, the state of the meat is going into a decay state. Why would you eat something that's going into a decay state? That means it has to rot. Why would you eat something that rots? Why would you eat something that smells? You say that you're consciously alive, but you feed your consciousness information and data of death. You alive, but the chicken that's right here is dead right here. Let me see that chicken. Let me see the legs. It ain't moving or nothing. It ain't moving. So you eat, in order to get protein, you need to eat a dead animal to get protein? Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm good on that, baby. You got to eat a dead animal in order to get protein. So the protein that you're intaking is already dead. Setups. You didn't think about that, right? I know, even though it's in front of you. Why do you think people, right, suffer with diseases, bad blood, stress, agony? Because pay attention to the chicken. The chicken has a mind or a brain, that you would say. Right. The chicken deals with chemical, how can I say? You know how you are in fear? You know how the fear starts up in your mind and then you can feel the chemical reaction spread through your body? It's the same thing with chicken. You didn't know that, did you? I know. It's okay. It's okay. You got to fight yourself when it comes to these intelligence, okay? You got to fight yourself on that. That has nothing to do with me. But what you have to understand is that most people, they want to get out of fear. Well, the only way you can get out of fear is if you stop installing fear within the hardware of your vessel. Let me give you the data points so you can understand what I'm saying. You look at the things that you eat as one word, food, right? I understand. I bypass the word. And the reason why I bypass the word does not give me the intelligence. Thank you. It's stonewalling the intelligence. Now pay attention to this. Watch. When it comes towards produce, right? The information and data of produce is designed to produce the intelligence of mind and body. That's what it's designed to do. You understand? That's what it's designed to do. That's why they call it produce. But if you don't produce the intelligence of your mind, you would never understand setups. Now watch this. Pay attention. That's of life, right? Now when it comes to information and data of consciousness of death, right, you have to eat things that are dead in order to be in the consciousness of death. You don't understand it though. You thinking you're alive, right? Watch this. You thinking you're alive because you wake up, right? And you moving about. That don't mean that you're alive, bro. That don't mean that you're alive. What you have to understand is that being alive comes down to the information and data that the hardware of your vessel process. Do you understand that? Everything is processing some information and data, including your vessel, your mind, your body, everything. Okay? So what you got to understand is this. Let's simply say you're alive, right? Let's simply say you're alive. If you're alive, that means that you would be eating things in order to remain alive. Why would you eat something that is a bird? For one, that has wings, right? The bird never gained the ability, the chicken never gained an ability to fly. Why would you eat an underdeveloped bird, for one? If you don't have an underdeveloped consciousness and you don't want to be underdeveloped, why would you eat a bird that's underdeveloped consciously? Chickens don't fly, bro. So what I would ask you is, why would a chicken have wings if it can't fly? Dead. You're eating an underdeveloped bird, and there's not one chicken that ever flew in America, bro. There's not one. That's how dead in intelligence that you can be. Told you. You're saying you're alive. How are you alive if you can't see what I see that's in front of me? How you can't see that the bird never developed an ability to fly? How you can't see that? How you can't see that and you ordering this shit? Yo, ignorancy is bliss, bro. Literally, what I had learned with ignorancy is that you can make money off the shit. And I know it's one of the worlds that people like, bruh, no way. I'm being honest with you, bro. When you come through with intelligence and people want to fight you on the shit, the best thing to do is to pretty much partner with that makes the money off of them. Word, that's my only comeback. Like, if I'm trying to tell you, like, yo, bro, this what's going on, they doing this, and you on some shit like, oh, fuck you weird. Like, that's okay. How can we make money off their bodies and shit? No, keep giving them that clone shit. Because they obviously want it. Told you, that's how the world works. Remember, y'all have been programmed to basically fight against consciousness. So pretty much, y'all would be just being used, pretty much. It doesn't mean that, people are something and they mean something. No, they just use people for what they can use them for and then kick their asses to the side. That's just what happens. You got it? All right. And it's okay. Don't get me wrong. One thing I like about this earth is that when you become conscious, the world will give you this illusion like it's pushing you away, but you need that. The reason why you're being pushed away from unintelligent beings. Thank you. You are, okay? You're being pushed away. That's what it is. You got it? No, it's okay, baby. I talk to unintelligent beings all the time, and they don't even understand that they're unintelligent. They just don't. So for me, I'm not really fighting to keep your consciousness up. That's not what I'm doing. That's where a lot of people kind of get my teachings kind of confused with other teachers. Like, oh, well, this teacher right here, they fight to keep our conscious up. I don't fight for that. I don't fight for that. Yeah, that's a choice. I'm designed to fight for myself. I'm not designed to fight for everybody else. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that. Definitely don't. Let me see. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. I just wanted to say, thank everybody for coming to the live. I still got more information that I'm going to be rolling out in this live right now. I just want to take out a little smaller section, let everyone know. Thank you for your comments. My haters, I love y'all a whole lot. I wish y'all much success in y'all lives. I really do. My positive ones that have been graduating in many levels in consciousness, I thank you for who you are. I really do. We need more people like you. I know you're looking at me like, bro, is you being sarcastic to the negative people? No, I'm being real with you. I love them too. I love them. The reason why I love negative people is because I can watch a whole bunch of negative people for free, right? And there may be something that's negative within me that I want to do. But before I do that, let me just watch somebody else do it. Then you get to know what happens. There you go. Me, I'm not for the, what's right, what's wrong. I'm for this is what happens, this is what happens. And that's what I'm for. So you understand? I love negative people. Yeah, they can't do nothing to me. Yeah, even the ones that want me dead, they can't do nothing to me, baby. Yeah, hate is that deep. You got people on this earth that look at my camera every day and they like, I wish this motherfucker was off the earth. That's real shit. I love them for that. You know why I love them for that, right? Because that's just how life is. I love them. Just how they think about me, I love them too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If a motherfucker want to see me gone off this earth, they might just get it. But this is what happened after it. You got it? Always know that, okay? They gonna always say, oh, he sound like he crazy, but if you ever get to see me again, right, and you notice that the coffin was closed casket or whatever that you see, and you get to see me again, you know what I'm saying? At least I told you, right? I know I sound crazy today, don't I? I know. I know. Only if I broke down death, right, the illusion of death wouldn't even be playing inside your system. At least I told you. I just didn't give a fuck no more. I didn't kill. I didn't kill. I don't kill. I don't see what the reason would be to care. Honestly. Woo! I know this though. Um, them folks down there ain't gotta worry about me saying nothing more. They gonna live some hard lifestyles. Oh, you said I'm the type of one that create a cult? I already did. We above you. I already did that already. No. You noticed that right when he said in front of their face, like, oh yeah, I built the cult. I got a whole cult. Yeah, they above y'all. We the galactic forces in here. You notice that the technology of the minds, right? They try to bypass what he's talking about. Why is that's a code, isn't it? Hold on, son. This is live footage. Then why aren't the consciouses reacting towards the live footage in front of them? Why are they selectively letting it go by like it's not in front of them? I seen that. No, it's okay. I understand that. So these are like pretty much, if you ask me, these people are not even real. These are like pre-recordings. So I'm delusional, right? This is just that way you know why I was so brutal on them. I'm just showing you. You see what's in the comment section, right? All right. So, right, I'm mentally ill, I'm delusional, and I'm crazy because I know about the murdering that happened to me. Oh no, I get it. I get it. Excuse me, bro. I'm gonna say this. Your ending number is 7. Bro, I'm not from your culture. Please stop trying to harass me. Thank you. Respectfully, I'm not from your culture, okay? Please. I'm not trying to get anything from your culture. The minute that I seen that your culture, right, what's this? Anna A-G-I-T with a 7. Remember, your culture, right? Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't hold the image of the original Christ in your minds. So is that the reason why you all went through slavery? That's why I tell you, bro, like, stop coming over here. You talking to bro like he's your brother or something. That's not y'all brother, bro. That's not who y'all would accept. Y'all would never accept bro for who he is. So what you got to stop doing as a black man, you got to stop identifying me as you. I don't have nothing to do with you. I don't have children with a black woman. I don't have nothing to do with that. So the black nation, what you got to stop doing is you come over here, you profile me, right, in your mind. And then at that, when you profile me, that profile comes with a treatment. And then you try to treat me and I have nothing to do with your nation. My nation loves me. I have children with my nation. So all the other nations that you think I'm from, I'm showing you like I have my own nation already. I have my own children. I have all my wives. Like I have everything I need. Y'all have to stop coming to me with that, okay? I'm not from y'all's culture, okay? We already know what y'all culture is about. Fully. It's not something I'm thinking. It's something that I know. I would never claim that as culture. And the reason why that is, it is a backstabber towards its original ancestor that is the Christ. I can't do that. I would be standing up against the Christ. I can't do that. I wouldn't want to fight Christ. That'd be me fighting against myself. I don't want to do that. So why would I hold right a race of people that literally was for destroying Christ? So that's why I tell you, be very careful when you pop out here, right? Because we know what y'all did. We know what y'all did. And the reason why y'all went through the things that y'all went through. Do you understand that? All right, have a good day, bro. Y'all are doomed as a whole. I mean, okay, I guess he said that his culture is better. I guess culture is better if you can have a bunch of banshees just doing what they doing, I guess. You know they was once cats. They're a hyena race now. Yeah, they once were cats, but they're a hyena race now. They hierarchy and who they obey is their woman. Isn't that right, boys? But the woman is actually more intelligent than her man. Oh, yes, he is. I'll show you. Come here, woman. Come over here, Gail. I like this girl. I do. How you doing today? I'm doing all right. How many kids you got? I got like 5 kids. You got birth certificates for all of them? Yes, I do. I want to show you something, right? You don't have to work and shit. We got something better for you. You got about 5 sons? Yes. I want you to give them this medicine. Yeah, because they got ADHD. I want you to give them Ritalin, right? She doesn't know what I know. I'm going to have her sell her children out, right? I'm going to decalcify their pineal glands with the information and data of Ritalin. Slow down their narrow development of their minds. That way they can't surpass consciously. There you go. Thank you, mother. Oh, no, I'm going to give you about 500 for each check, for each child. I just need you to be the gateway to sell all these consciousness out. I love you as a black woman. You're a good woman. Just always understand, I'm not your brother, though. Okay? All right. Just want you to understand that. There you go. Hoo, hoo, hoo. There you go. Prison Pipeline Center be filled completely up. All you got to do is follow her leadership, get you straight there. There you go. Shit was brazy tech. A dude told me this shit was brazy, bro. He was in front of me. He disrespected himself, so I ain't disrespecting. Literally, I seen Buddy, right? This shit was funny as hell. They were really debating on if a woman can raise her son, right? And this one dude, he said to me, he was like, oh, you know, I was raised by my mother. And I'm looking at Buddy and I'm like, I can tell you was raised by your mother. Yeah, I could tell that you was raised by your mother. You're over 300 pounds. So, slow down. Your mother did a good job by raising you to work for other people. Your mother raised you right by making your body 300 pounds when you were a kid. Yeah, these kids are lost. Have a good day. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And then people think I'm being disrespectful. But everything that I said, right? Now, you see that comment right there, right? Now, watch this. I'm going to show you this shit. That's the same thing that the black girl said. She said the same thing. She was like, you an alien. Now, watch. If I'm an alien, let's see. Watch this. If I'm an alien, granted, right? Let's see when the alien teach them, right? Let's see if they can accept the intelligence of the alien. Now watch this, right? That could be a whole alien, right? They reject the alien like, fuck you, you fucking retarded, fuck you. Guess what happened? The alien come down and blow everybody the fuck up. There you go. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Blow all your shit up. What's up? What you got an AK-47? Give a fuck about none of that. Blow your shit up. Fuck, you think I give a fuck about a K? Give a fuck about that. You can have a 50 caliber. You ain't got the tech that we got. Sure ain't. Hit your ass with that solar heat. Hit your ass with that solar heat. What you know about that? You don't know nothing about that. You ain't got that tech like that. We got that tech. You ain't got that. Hit your ass with a gang of solar heat. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard of solar Ks? What? Solar Ks. You know how you got the AK-47? AK-47. You ever heard of solar K? Hey, you never heard of that before. I know. You never heard of those weaponry, have you? You ever seen a solar clip? Oh, you talking about the solar eclipse? No. I'm not talking about the solar eclipse. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about solar eclipse. That's the answer to your solar eclipse. God damn. You don't understand what I'm saying to you. I'm talking about a clip that has solar bullets in it. That's a solar clip, but that's the answer to your solar eclipse. Fucking setups today in this bitch. I have a solar clip, okay? It got solar bullets, and it's a magazine that you call a clip. It hold it together. That's why we call it a solar clip, okay? Now that right there is the answer to your solar eclipse. You understand that, right? I'm not going to listen to me. When it comes towards certain tech, you're a lower form of consciousness. You're a human being. We don't give a fuck about discovering this shit to you little boys or girls. We don't even give a fuck about y'all as a whole. I know human beings are taught like, we are number one in the world. Nah, you're fucking number last in the world. Even when it comes to the galactic consciousness, we would tell you like human beings, they don't really exist to us. They kind of like, they're like an experiment, something to play with and shit. You just go in there and let me see. Oh, the experiment acting stupid. Oh, come back in another 100 years. This is what we done. We don't give a fuck about human beings. We like, let me see something. What's going on? Let me see. Oh, these motherfuckers on the verge of annihilating themselves. No way. I'm trying to tell you, human beings is destructful. Destructful ass creatures. Very destructful. No. You know, listen to me. Look. You see how they crucified Christ right here? They had crucified Christ right here, didn't they? Now, right here, you would simply say when it comes to the Christ, right? The Christ had a crown of what? Thorns on his head, right? So can I ask you a question? You don't see the ground in front of you? Yeah, you don't see that you put concrete shackles upon Mother Nature's head and you just drive all over it? That's normal, ain't it? Yeah, so it's normal because it's a street and it's a road. Oh, so it's normal, right? Setups in your shit. It's normal, right, to put rocks or asphalt, right? Asphalt over something that's hot, over her head, right? Let it stiffen up to get hard. And you know what you're doing, right? You all know what you're doing. We're not stupid here. The technology of the consciousness of the sun, right, projects solar energy. You know how you say, I'm warm? That's solar energy that's being projected on you. Can I ask you a question? If you build rocks and you put asphalt all over her consciousness, right, we know that all plants receive information data from the sun. Thank you. So can I ask you a question? Are you trying to actually block the information and data that the sun is actually projecting towards the earth? Why you just label it as a road in the street? Can I ask you a question? Why is it that when year 2026, 2025, 2027, 2028, 29, where are all the flying cars at? Because in the movies, it shows us that we're supposed to be in flying cars. This world gotta die. It just gotta die. It just gotta die. Everybody get blown the fuck up. Get blown the fuck up. Get the fuck off the earth. Get the fuck off. Like, please, I don't want. Get the fuck off the earth. Don't nobody want to live around maggots, bro. I don't want to be in a flying car. I just want to be on the ground. Get the fuck off the earth. It's not for you. It's not. Your time is over with. Get the fuck off the earth. Get the fuck off. Don't nobody want to sit here and drive around on the ground all the time. Motherfuckers want to be up in the air, bro. We can do whatever we want up there. And we can't do it because you got a bunch of dumbass human beings collectively working together. We got industrialized wars. Yeah, we can tell, especially when it comes to technology wars. We trying to push other shit that other countries is like. China like, shit, we damn near got that shit. America just dumb as fuck, and they just trying to hold their technology back. Right. As Americans, this is what I start to understand. Just being honest. When it comes towards the American culture and what I'm starting to see a lot of people that they want to either remain in lower intelligence or they want to be a sellout to the country. Thank you. That's just being honest, bro. I done seen so many things with just the people that's here, and you be like, bro, are you kidding me? This is what's going on. Let's just speak about it, right? Let's go into names, okay? I don't give a fuck. So you can label me anything that you want to label me as, but just let you know, none of those labels let you know who I am. Thank you. So let's go into the Democrat Party. I know you want me to say it. I know what you want me to say. You just want to hear it, don't you? It's not going to be it's going to be outside the program and what you usually hear. You understand that? All right. So understand when it comes towards a certain type of demographic of people, the minute I said that I wasn't a Democrat, right? It's the minute that you was like, I got to leave up out of here. Do you see how your political views would take you away from information and data of what you need? Setups. See? Your mind is being infiltrated because you view me as you're a black man, so you're automatically a part of the Democrat Party. No, I'm not a black man, and I'm not for the Democrat Party. I'm definitely not that. Since when I was that? All right. Good day. Good day. I'm not in a discussion for that. I'm not fighting for the identity of that. You're fighting for a dream that'll never come true. Yeah, you are. I heard a black girl today. That shit was so funny. She told me she hate men, and she's fighting for the identity of being black. I was like, damn. So you actually hate your brother. That means you would be a backstabber to your brother. I can use you for that. Oh, I get it. No rulership, non-guidance. I understand it, sir. No way. I understood it. Never believe what a girl say. Right? Just always pay attention to what she do. There you go. I pop this one in the oven, bro. We don't use microwaves on this end. Yo, I'ma say this. The individual that you just added, right? Let me see something with him. yo, bro, right? Like, I'm not your brother or nothing like that, right? Let me see something real quick. Let me do something real quick. What I'm gonna say to you, we can view you inside your camera, right? And what I'm gonna say to you is simply is this, bro, because I'm not your brother or nothing like that. Ooh, let me get that out of there. Whoa. What I would like for you to do as a black man, please stop fantasizing about my looks, bro. Please. It looks very bad for your congregation over there. Please stop fantasizing about my looks, bro. Okay? You doing what girls do. Girls will come up to you. You got a mind like a woman. You will look at the image, right? And what you're doing is you're trying to like destroy the image, pretty much. So pay attention, right? When them non-coloreds is over there destroying you, but you repeat the same thing that they do, I'm not getting it. You saying they wrong, but I'm actually catching on the footage online. So you people he's one of us, not one of you. You people literally are disgusting. Okay? All right. So you got to toot along. That's what you do. I guess that's what he does with his brothers over there. Show them hate and shit. That shit sad in the comment section. Buddy, that shit look bad out there. For real. And then you can just tell, this is why I say with a lot of them, I'm going to get off of him or whatever the case may be, but with a lot of them, real quick, let me just show you that, right? With a lot of them, they be raised by their mothers, so, you know, they kind of got like that female in them a little bit. They got way too much estrogen in their nuts. Way too much. This is what happens when you have little boys raised by their mother. The mother is not a good parent to the little boy. She's definitely not. Fuck out of here. The black experience is one of the worst experiences you could ever go through as a whole. You're going to get a fucked up mother and you're going to get a fucked up father. That's just what you're going to get. Check out the black experience and become yourself. That's all I would tell you. It's one of the worst experiences to go through. Majority of the people, right? The majority of the people, they can't even speak the truth about their own nation. Bro, you are funny. Bro, look at bro in the comment section. You are funny, bro. I'm not talking to him no more. If you keep spamming, I'm going to get you up out of here, bro. I had told you, I don't flirt with dudes, okay? I'll fuck your grandmother, so stop, all right? I'm trying to be nice to you, but you being too flirtatious inside of the comment section, bro, okay? All right, I don't float that way, okay, bro? All right, I'll fuck your mother, your grandmother, your aunties and shit like that. The only reason why I won't fuck your sister, she too dumb and young, okay? She don't even know how to cook a home-cooked meal. All she know how to do is just fucking DoorDash. So you understand the tech? All right. Do that, bro. Back up. Let me get to bro over here. Now, because he fantasizing about me and shit, bro. Like, for real, like, y'all men, y'all weird. Y'all very weird, bro. Y'all weird. Now, anyways, let me see what he said right here. What bro said? He said, bro, look at this, bro. Now, this shit is funny. I gotta pin this shit. You are funny as a motherfucker. You know that? You are funny. No way. God, they got Trump out here like, ice, ice, baby. Nigga, no way. And you know what I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about ice get they shit, lock they shit up. Lock this shit up. Who else want to get mad? Go ahead, get mad. Oh, you one of them Trumps? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Lock your shit up. What? Oh, you gonna get to know me real well? Like, he's definitely not black. Yeah, he's not black. He's definitely not black, baby. They don't say stuff like that. What is this? I thought he was a black man don't say that. So you with the ice? You damn right. All for it. Get them motherfuckers a 100-year contract. God damn. Give a fuck. I'm voting for that motherfucker. Come on. We done tore down the legs of the Democrat Party. Haven't we done it, gang? Gang. We have done it together, haven't we? Huh? Now come here. Let me show you how we tore the frame out the Democrat Party. Still whooping out their ass. They get fucked up. Right here. The Democrat Party thought it was slick. They thought it was gonna take the back door to this game. Close all the back doors. First off, if you are, let's say you are trying to get citizenship here, and you're not a full citizen, your ass can't vote right here. There you go. What you coming over here? I'm coming here for over asylum. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Your ass can't vote. You're not a citizen. Backdoor the fuck out the game. Like, all them numbers that y'all was gonna use, all them shits just got knocked down. Y'all ain't got shit. What y'all got? Look, what y'all got over there, bruh? Y'all ain't got nothing. What y'all got? What? What you going, what? A bunch of women and stuff? The immigrants getting knocked down. What you got left? Okay then, everybody know like, yeah, they just got whooped the fuck out of. God damn. What you got? What you got to win the next election? What you got? Everything you trying to use getting whooped out. What you got? Man, that motherfucking Trump. Shut the fuck up. What you got to fight back? They ain't got shit. They ain't getting their ass whooped. That's what y'all get. I had told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all? I said, listen, y'all gonna stop playing motherfuckers. That's what y'all gonna stop doing. Yeah, now y'all getting y'all asses whooped and handed to y'all. Y'all don't like this shit, do y'all? All right then, stop doing fucking magic tricks. Right, and give motherfuckers what they need. Y'all want to do magic tricks where everybody else like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? I don't give a motherfucker nothing, this, that, and third. Give me your votes. And we just supposed to keep playing the same game? Hell no. Motherfucker gonna switch up teams. Like, hold on, when you on this team, what you get? You don't get shit. What you mean? I just voted for them. You don't get nothing. You don't get shit. Get the fuck off. That's what they do every time. So I don't know how a culture is so proud to vote for a bunch of fucking losers. I don't know. Fuck going on? Now you gonna look at me, oh, you must be a Republican. I don't give a fuck about that. I give a fuck about us winning. Do you understand? The fuck? Fucking dumbass motherfuckers, bro. I swear to God, like, y'all don't care about the country winning? The fuck? You know what? It ain't gonna be no fucking country winning. It ain't none of that shit. They over here got us fucked over. Bro. Now this is Brazy Tech right here. Do you see, can I ask you a question? Why is it that, when it comes to like America culture and shit, right? They got these videos, right? They got like little kids and shit. And then they be getting killed by other people and shit. Can I ask you a question? Why that's not happening in other countries? Why that's not happening? That's normal? Oh, that's not normal. Yeah, I mean, that's normal. It's supposed to happen in all countries, right? And you should probably think about that. And then, right? What happened if what they doing, they sending a message to somebody by doing that? And remember, they killed that little boy over there on Horns Island, ain't that right? Why you think they would use an island called Horns Island? Why you think they would use that? What usually have horns? You would say devil, right? So well, then what that little boy is right there? If they kill him on Devil's Island that you call Horns Island, right? Because that's what it is, right? What you did to do devil shit, right? Ain't that right? No, that's not right. Oh, so I can't tell you the truth that image that you just did that to, that's the image of the Christ. What you want me to lie to you and tell you, oh yeah, you just killed the little black boy, you just drowned him, that's all. No, that's the image of the Christ that you just did that to. You people are really stupid. You people are stupid. Yeah, you people are really fucking stupid. You think you can keep killing Christ? Okay, what happened if he was just building an illusion in your mind the whole time? Yeah, what happened if Christ is just sitting around, just like, oh yeah, motherfucker did this, they did this over here, they did this over here, and did this. What you think is going to happen? You think that Christ's going to come back like, it's all forgiven because human beings is a species that don't know what they're doing. You people know what the fuck y'all doing. They over here sending sending Christ's images to him and murdering them. That's what you all are doing upon this planet. Yeah, you people are humans. You human beings are very nasty towards Christ. These motherfuckers talking about something, they love Christ. Oh, they hate Christ for sure. That is the motherfucking thing. Yeah, y'all definitely hate Christ for sure. Especially when you tell them the truth, right? When you tell them, oh, Christ is not that character. Christ is eyes of flame, hair of wool, skin of bronze. Look at the hate filled in that mind. See that? Yeah, there you go. Hates all much as you want to. You know why that is, right? Because what you not is what you usually hate. Damn! That way you understand that. Christ knows exactly who he is. Yeah, you can't trick Christ. Like, you could try it. You could try to do manipulation, tactic, do. But what happened is he did all that just to get to know what's going on in your shit. So let me ask you a question, right? So in the first life, they murdered him in that life. Then in this life, they murder him in this life. Can I ask you a question? If you did it 2 times, right? Don't that mean like something got to happen? Right? That's the part that they're afraid of right there. Yes, they're afraid of that part. They like, please forgive us. Forgive y'all. Hold on, stop. Why would you seek for forgiveness, right? If you are the one that controls your decisions. Why? No. Don't look for forgiveness. You control your decisions, don't you? Okay, so if you can control your decisions, then that means that you can control what, you see what I'm saying? So if you can control your decisions, you can control your wrongs. You can control your rights. See what I'm saying? So doing that again, this is why we went into this world right here. Yeah, it's not going to be the way you think it's going to be. This is just a repeat of the Bible, but, it's not going to happen like it did last time. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. This ain't the time to be fearful either. It's going to be all right. Let me see something. Oh, he said possibly. Oh, it'll happen. Bro said comment section is fire. Now that is funny. Yo, let me say this to bro. 212. Yeah, I'm talking to you, bro. Right? This is what I want you to do for yourself. Right? What you are doing is, right? The technology of your mind, right, wanted to create a problem based on my image. Right? I want you to be aware of that. For one. The technology of your mind viewed something upon my image and created a problem in your mind. What you have to understand, right? You have to have the solution to that. Right. And furthermore, I just wanted to code something for you. When you're paying attention to the clause, right, that you want to be cut off, you will want to watch me get my claws cut off? Why would you want to watch that? That's why I say men is kind of like they like these two characters inside of the Bible. I think it's called Galler and Galmor, if I'm pronouncing that right. Galler and Gallimore. It's something like that. Yeah, I'm starting to understand what a lot of men, they got this like this type of character to them. I'm starting to really look at women, I mean men, like there must be like a woman inside y'all. She must got connection to all y'all minds or some shit. Yeah, because I like when I was growing up, I never seen like dudes do that. Like we'll crack little jokes on you and shit. You know what I mean? We the bros, that's what we do. But like how men process information and data about someone that's in front of them, it kind of come off like very strange. Yeah. It come off very strange. Like I'm looking at men like you're a man. You can't even tell your bitch what to do. That's the start there. Like you listen now, we know in American culture, y'all get hijacked. Like the bitches hijack y'all. Man, let me show you how you do this nigga. Backdoor the fuck out this nigga, bae. Bae. Backdoor the fuck out this nigga, bae. She be like, all right, get down on one knee. This motherfucker is a simp. Get down on one knee. Yeah, get down on one knee. Give me a ring. Illuminate the moon. That's what you're doing. You're giving her a solar ring. Fucking stupid motherfucker. Dumb as fuck. Then after that, she's gonna play with you. She know like, oh yeah, you can only get this pussy from me right here. Backdoor the fuck out your shit. Don't give you no pussy. Now you don't get no pussy. Now guess what? Go fuck another bitch. Divorce your shit. There you go. Walk through the sunset with a whole nother motherfucker. What's up, baby? What's up? I just got this money off this peon right here. God damn. Go ahead and play the games, sirs. I know a lot of sirs about to get very upset. How many of you guys, right? Y'all was married to a woman and somebody just went inside your grocery bag and took everything? God damn. I noticed that the comment section getting real quiet up in here. Noticed that a lot of dudes want to back up and shit. Why y'all backing up? No, no, stop. I'm trying to help you out with your problem. You see that? They trying to run like, oh, this motherfucker talking shit. No, that's why a lot of y'all be suffering and shit. See, I never had that problem before. I'm going to show you why I never had that problem. Back in my past relationships, I was a little bit ruthless. I'm going to tell you. Yeah, I'm going to tell you. I ain't got nothing to hide about. I ain't no shame in my game. I tell you, I don't give a fuck, okay? That's how real I am. I had a girl that I was with, right? We was with each other for a long time. Yeah, about 15 years. What the fuck? Since high school. You know how that shit is. You know how that shit is. Anyways, right? One time she got mad at me and she was like, yeah, you know what I mean? I'll tell you this one time and one time only. I have a good habit of calling everything that act like something the proper name. Did you hear what I said, right? I have a great habit of calling everything, right, the proper name based on how it's acting. You heard me, right? I just wanted to make sure you know that part. There you go, all right? That's your caution sticker. There you go. Get your binoculars out. That way you know, all right? All right. So then after that, right, one day she was like, yeah, she was woofing up, talking shit. And I'm like, yeah, you need to shut the fuck up. And you just need to fucking listen. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm talking about? She talking about something, oh, fuck all that. This, that, and the third, nigga. You know how they get to barking and shit like a chihuahua and shit. Arf, 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 arf. She start barking like a chihuahua and shit, right? So I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Oh, you called me a bitch? Oh, nigga, fuck you, this, that, and the third, nigga. You know what I'm gonna do, nigga? You know what I'm gonna do? Like, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm so scared. I'm gonna fuck another nigga on you. I was like, no problem right here. I got you right here. I'm like, that's what you into? Nah, you should have been told me that shit. I got the setups right here, right here. Look, I'm gonna go grab 10 niggas from the block right here, right? Setup play. I'm gonna grab 10 niggas off the block. They gonna fuck you for free. Your pussy is gonna be the payment that they receive. There you go. Now right here, right? You could have you could put yourself on the bed, wherever, how many times you wanna get fucked. I don't give a fuck. Put the camera up right here. Put the camera up right here. All right, why we gonna have all the footage, all right? And then after that, we could put it on the internet, right there. Do you get some money for fucking all them niggas? How about it? Bro, the way she looked at, bro, she gave me that look like, I thought you loved me. Like, yeah, that's how you crack a bitch. There you go, I don't give a fuck about none of that. You hear that emotion behind that? Yeah, don't fucking play around with me. Yeah, I keep telling you, like, you can't play like that. You gotta be nice to me. Yeah, it's another side that's gonna protect me. You trying to fuck up my mind. That's what you trying to do. You trying to fuck up my mind like, oh yeah. You trying to emotionally attack me? Look at that reset right there. What you got right there? Get the pimping, cause I ain't fucking simping. Setups. What's up? Oh, my granddaddy showed me very well. You understand? Bitch wanna be like this? Oh, this is what you do right here. Might want to talk to your granddaddy, that's the pimpy. Why you looking at him like he doing all wrong? She said it, that's what she wanted to do. Fuck another nigga. You can do that right here. Get that money on right here. Let me get them fun yawns up off you right there. There you go. This my house, this my everything. I take 90%, you get 10%. Setups. I got the camera, I got all this. Yo, you just a little, you just what you want. Just what you want. So that's what you want. I'm getting my money on. Yeah. You don't like the way I play the game. Then don't fucking play the game with me like that. Don't fucking play with me. I'll blow your whole fucking game up. I thought you loved me. I thought you loved your own damn mind and body. You was just about to prostitute it for free right here. I'm trying to at least get you the pesos right here. Fuck going on the scene? Fucking brazy tech. You gonna fucking nigga. You gonna give a nigga a free ride based on emotions today? Bitch, you gotta be dumb as fuck today. Your emotional settings is fucking handicapped. Fuck is wrong with your tech? How you supposed to be more emotional, right? More emotional, intelligent than me, right? And you can't even control your emotions. You let a nigga fuck off of emotions. Bitch, if you gonna crash your shit out, bitch, at least crash it out right here and get some money for it. Damn, like, bitch, bitch, you need to be, what is wrong with you? Bitch, you dumb as fuck. You about to crash out your own pussy for emotions. Get the fuck out my face. Ain't with none of that shit. Shit, make-believe shit. I thought you loved me. Yeah, bullshit. You gonna love the truth of what I just said to you. You got that? All right, then. Not with none of that. That was the coldest push brag that I ever did on her. She never tried me again, though. For sure. She never tried me again when it came to that department. She like, never mind, this motherfucker was straight crashing your shit. There you go. I don't give a fuck. You ain't my bitch. Word. I'm just getting money off you and shit. Word. You get money too. There you go. You get 10%. There you go. I'm taking 90 right here. It's your decision. It's your call. I'm just setting it up for you. Right. It's your own self-action. You want to disrespect your body and your mind like that? I'm going to help you do it. Yeah, I'm here to help you. Damn. I'm just here to help you shit. Yeah, I helped you out. But she didn't want to do it. She was like, no, such as, I'm like, well, that's what you just said. You just don't like how I'm saying it back, don't you? I know. I ain't doing nothing wrong. You want to crash your own shit out. I'm just helping you. That's it. That's it. That's not wrong. So you saying, hold on real quick. This might be something about we sit motherfuckers right here. Come here. So you saying it's all right for what she would want to do? That's what you saying? So I'm wrong, right? Watch this. This motherfucker dumb. So you telling me I'm wrong for telling her if you're gonna crash your pussy out based on false emotions, right? You might as well go ahead and pimp it out. I'm wrong for saying that? So you saying she supposed to just let niggas fuck for the free? Yeah, that's what I say. They don't make sense in that comment section. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She said she wanted to do that with her body. I'm just giving her a contract like, oh, nah, before you crash your body out, you can sign this right here. There you go. Now you get some money and shit. I'm trying to help. You expecting me to play as a simp? Hell nah, buddy. That's not the way I was designed, buddy. No, buddy. No. No. Bro, that is not criminal activity, bro. Anybody can get their own thing going on. That's not illegal activity. Stop that. I'm pretty sure that individual been on certain probably sites or whatever the case may be. Buddy, stop playing with me. Like, come on now. Everybody know that that's legal work. I don't know what y'all on. That guy sounds like he's into human trafficking. That's something totally different. Yeah, I don't play with stuff like that. Hell no. That's where the federals started to come get you. I don't know how you even wrap that situation into something else. And we're just gonna shoot that down. Yeah. I had said what I said. I showed you the coldest response. And you niggas down there in the comment section, right? I'm not talking about all y'all, but most of y'all that's in the comment section, it's like y'all minds is stuck. You could tell like y'all gotta be AI because back in the day when you say some shit like that, the bros usually they like, damn, that's a, you know, I may not agree with what you would do, but your response was cold. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, your response is cold. You know, I'm not gonna agree. You know, I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? But at least you could say like, you know what, your response is cold though. For all dudes that say that to a guy, I fuck with it. Hell yeah, I fuck with it. I fuck with that. I guess with a lot of American guys, I guess when y'all women cuss y'all out, I guess y'all just sit there and just get cussed out and shit. That's what y'all do? I don't do none of that shit. Hell nah. My setups be brazy as fuck. I be like, let me see something? Hold on, let me see? Cause I'm light skinned. I can get away with this shit. Yeah, I can get away with a lot of shit. Anyways, I'm light skinned. I'd be like, oh yeah, this, that, and the third. We get it. Let's say we arguing, right? I'm like, yeah, bitch, fuck you. This, that, and the third, bitch. Fuck you. I already know she gonna get mad. What you call me? Such and such, such and such. Oh, fuck you. You ain't gonna do shit. She just slapped me the fuck in the mouth, right? Right, then hit me upside the head a couple of times. Now I'm red. What you think I'm about to do? You think I'm about to hit her? Hell no. 911 to fuck out this shit. I got the evidence all over my body right here. This is what she did to me right here. This is what she did. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You said, hold on, stop. What did they tell us? Put your motherfucking hands down and you bet not fucking hit her. Okay, put my motherfucking hands down and you bet not fucking hit her. Okay, approved. With that being said, lock her shit the fuck up. Now, what's happening? Like, all right, I didn't think you was gonna come off that angle. Yeah, you told me not to punch her, right? Okay, so if I'm not allowed to punch, she's not allowed to punch. If I'm not allowed to kick, she's not allowed to kick. If I'm not allowed to spit, she's not allowed to do it either. Aren't we equal? Fucking equal. Now, get your ass inside the fucking slammer, little girl. Oh my God, I don't give a fuck about none of that damn crying and shit. You told me not putting hands on a woman, right? All right, that's what I just did. Lock your ass up. I'm light-skinned for a reason. Go ahead, put your hands on me. Your ass going to jail. You know what I learned that from? I learned that from you, little girl. Hell yeah, I just seen you do niggas dirty as a bitch. Like, nigga start woofing up in his face, all that. He get the smacking the shit out of her a couple of times. Light smacks, too, not even heavy smacks. Light smacks, going to jail. So right when I seen my mom do that, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that to girls that put their hands on me. Shouldn't have showed me the game. I learned the game very young. You shouldn't have showed me that. I learned it as a kid. I'm looking at my mom like, wow, he didn't even do shit to her. What? He didn't even do shit. I'm like, wow. Like, yo. She just got him locked up. He ain't even did shit. Domestic violence, sir, we heard your woman say such and such, such and such. Then she get to acting like, oh yeah, he hit me such and such. I'm like, yo, he didn't even hit her. Yo, these women crazy as a motherfucker. I'm watching this shit as a kid. What you think a kid gonna do? A kid gonna mimic the game. Like, oh yeah, go ahead, put your hands on me. I'm light skinned. Oh, fall down. Yeah, I make it dramatic. Fall down on the ground, make it look like you knocked me out. Ugh. 911 your shit. There you go. They pulling it up. They pulling shit over. She was there. So, oh, you see my face? You see my face, right? Like, yes, sir. We see. That's how they always greet me as sir. You know that, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? How you carry yourself, how you speak, right? That turns everything into your wills. You see that? You ain't expect me to do that to you, right? Well, your family can't do shit either. They come over here with that rah-rah shit. You know what's gonna happen to them? They're gonna get their shit locked the fuck up. That's what's gonna happen. That taxpayers' dollars right there. You understand that? I get access to all that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You better stop playing. Shit. Don't play around with me. Get your shit locked up. Yeah, they gonna work for me for free. Go ahead, team. They over here doing this. Illegal crime right here. Report your shit. They will fuck about none of that. There you go. They doing this too. Look at what they doing over here. They trying to do this. There you go. What? I'm not with none of that shit. Y'all don't like when taxpayers use their motherfucking powers and shit. They don't like that shit. They like, why you calling the cops? Oh, you don't like the cops? Oh, you shouldn't have let me know that. Call the cops up. There you go, right there. Talk to them about that. There you go. Talk to them. There you go. Woof up at them and shit. No. All right then. This the game. See what I'm saying? They gonna be all right in that comment section. They over there mad as hell. Buddy. So I guess this what you do, right? I get it. So you the type of motherfucker, right? Some shit go down, right? And you not gonna use the powers that you already paid for? You pay taxes, sir. Everybody do, sir. Everybody pay taxes. Shit is brazy. Please get up out my comment section with that. Please. Please. You know what I'm saying? I mean, okay, let me reply to your comment right here, right? You said, and you were a pure angel, Christ consciousness. Just the thing about that, right? Human beings can't judge me. You can't judge me. Only myself can judge me. You do know I know that, right? No, I just want you to be aware of that. Y'all kind of funny in that comment section. Y'all really is. Yeah. Show me, right? How many times the image of Christ was murdered? Show me that. Why are you talking about Christ consciousness? You care about Christ consciousness, right? All right, great. Show me how many images of the Christ was murdered. Show me. Oh, when we start talking about that, we got to go somewhere else and stuff, right? I get it. I get it. Tell me about it. You can't tell me about it? No? Bro, it's funny. I had, you know what I'm saying? Why you getting quiet? Told you they be getting so quiet. Y'all gonna be all right? I know I'm gonna be all right. And get off, please get off my claws, okay? I know you don't like these. I love them though. Yeah, just when y'all be talking about them, I be like, I need to make these joints longer. But they just naturally grow long like this. I don't put nothing on them. They just naturally grow like that. That's just how my shit is. I don't see no need on cutting them though. Like, what would that do? Can you expand your knowledge on that? What would that do? They want me to cut my nails and stuff. I'm done. What would that do? So it's no knowledge behind it. So hold on real quick, slow down. So a male lion that has claws, he's feminine too? Slow down. So a male lion or a male jaguar, right, that has claws, that's feminine too? No. Y'all got things twisted. Come here, so you can understand, right? So, come here, because y'all don't understand something. Y'all is pushing the agenda, right? That y'all all men, right? That's what y'all identify as, right? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Now what you gonna do? Y'all ain't got nothing else? Okay then, just stop pushing that agenda on me, bro. I thought maybe y'all had some smoke. You know, I thought y'all had like some hidden smoke for me real quick. But y'all pushed the agenda to me like an envelope, like a contract, like be a man. Like I'm not no fucking. What is a fucking man? What the fuck is that? What's that? What the fuck that is? Nah, tell me what the fuck this is. What is a man? What the fuck is that? The fuck? A man? So hold on, setups. Intelligence right here. Right here, come here. This a woman, right? So this a man and a woman. This a man and a woman. This a man and a woman. That's what y'all playing with each other and shit? Uh-huh. Hold on. Setups. Let me show you this. That way we can understand the text. What you gotta understand is this, right? You identify with words, right? That you've been programmed with the technology of your mind. When you were born, you wasn't a fucking man. A baby don't say, I'm a man, I'm a man. It's programmed to believe that. Thank you. Fuck wrong with your tech? You don't know how your mind move? You was programmed to believe in a word. So a word is a word that you follow. Setups. So slow down, real quick. So I can use man's consciousness, sell him an illusion of a word, and you just follow that as your identity? Brazy tech. Thank you for letting me know that. Nah, thank you. God damn, this how your conscious move? Boy, what else kind of magic tricks I could get you into? Okay, motherfucker think he a word. What the fuck is that? You think you just a word? Well, somebody just made that shit up, boy. Word, so you a made up motherfucker. Fake ass motherfucker. Let me show you the inside of your tech while you believing on the outside of your tech. Let me show you the inside of your tech. Right here, let me show you this. You see her? Right, what is she? She's a woman. The fuck up, boy. I just did the same thing that I just did to you. I just did that to her. You a woman. There you go. Follow the word. There you go. Magic trick you. There you go. There you go. Or let me ask you a question. When you inside the blood, inside her, right? When you inside her, right? Doing the red moon wave inside of her, you know what I'm talking about. Right there, right? Connection, you know what I'm talking about, right? You want me to say the X-rated version. I'm trying to keep it classical, okay? Damn. Let me show you this right here, right? Connections. Watch. She is the double X chromosome. You know she got 2 chromosomes in her, right? She got 2 double X chromosomes. She got 2 chromosomes. And they X and X. I don't know why women be thinking they double X chromosomes is weak. If they knew what I know, only if they knew what I knew. That X chromosome high tech. That shit ain't low tier. You just gotta know how to use it. You gotta know how to use it. I'm gonna show you why. Listen, she be thinking it's a difference between the both of us. I'd be like, what am I, girl? She'd be like, you a man? This girl funny as fuck. Anyways, watch this. I got the X chromosome and the Y chromosome. So let me show you this. How I don't know what she do, right? If I got the same information and data as her. She has an X chromosome, I have an X chromosome. Why you think sometimes when she do shit, she be like, how the fuck you knew I was gonna do that? Cause I already know what you gonna do, girl. You can't hide anything you gonna do. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead. I already know what you're gonna do. I just wanna see what's gonna happen, you see? Wow, the kickback on that experience is fucking crazy. I know not to do that. Now you just get behind her, she's gonna crash it. That's what she does. She like crashing things. That's what she does. No, go ahead and crash it, so you see? Ooh, crash the fuck out. Shit, brazy tech out here. So you understand that, right? And I just want you to know that. While you're looking at the outside, because she's magic tricking your mind too. Oh yeah, she's psychological too. Yeah, she just can't get past my shit. That's what it is. Oh yeah, I don't let her trick me and shit. She'll come and tell me something, such and such, such and such. I'd be like, investigate that shit first before you make a fucking move. You damn right. Investigate that shit. Let me see. Oh, that shit, she was lying and shit. Don't make a move then. There you go. You did right. You don't want to be like one of these dummies out here. Get your head bust open. And she just did some dumb shit. I'm trying to tell you. You don't want to do that. I done seen, you know how many times I done seen the dude get hemmed up because his girl? Good dude. Wrong girl. Like, your sisters. Like, bro, stop with all that. We ain't even do nothing to that. I be looking like, she lying, bro. She lying. I know she is. Don't do this. They go do it anyway. Then get hemmed up, and I be like, you gotta deal with that. I told you. That's why when she get to yapping, you gotta investigate what she talking about. You do. She'll set your ass up for the lie, and she knows she will. She knows she will, bro. She know that. She already know that. She'll set your ass up for that lie. Real shit. Like, let me see something. Let me see if I can magic trick his ass with a lie right here. Lie right here. Oh, he ain't catch that. Oh, he floating for me too. Oh, I got his ass. Let me lie right here. Oh, get him. Like, bro, you better. Yeah. Hell no. You better. What you say, girl? Oh, such and such happened. Let me go make sure that happened. Yeah. No. You supposed to make a move. I ain't supposed to do shit. You don't control nothing on this end. I need to see if your mind was telling the truth or to lie to yourself. Hell yeah, you think you lying to me? No, you programming your own mind to hold lies in it. There you go. The mind has a power to remember. Always remember that part, okay? Now, before you spilled this lie out your mouth, you put it in your mind. So your mind hold on to lies and shit. That's how her tech work right there. That's how you tech work, girl. Oh, no. You can do that. You're just not going to be fucking psychologically tricking me with fucking, what is that, liatry? You heard that? You ever heard that before? Liatry? You ever heard that? There you go. New word for your arsenal. There you go. Your tech will be all right. Yeah, you're not going to trick it now. You ain't doing none of that in here. Like, why you just, I remember this one lady, she was so funny. She was like, why every time I was like, stop. Every time you trying to tell me something, you trying to run my mind. You can't run my mind. You already gave me the instructions already. I'm going to do it the way I need to do it, and everything going to come out the way it need to come out. And she just sit there and look at me with them big-ass eyeballs just, I can't believe he talking to me like this, but he doing it professional. Them big-ass eyeballs ain't doing nothing to nobody. I'm just keeping that in the back of my head, yeah. Them damn big-ass eyeballs ain't doing shit. Let me see. Let me look inside her eyeballs. She got some nice-ass eyeballs. I can see myself and shit. There you go. Let me see. All right. What the fuck you doing? I'm using your eyes as a fucking mirror. Fuck. The fuck you think I'm looking at? Let me see. All right, I look good. There you go. I did that to one girl before. I was like, girl, it looks so good. It looks so damn good. She was like, oh, thank you. I was like, girl, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the reflection in your eyes, which is me. She was like, this motherfucker. Like, you got to just come out and be playing and shit. I'm like, I got to play. You know what I'm saying? I like to play. I do. What? At least it's the truth. Shit, you want to look in my eyes and see your reflection? Free mirror. You see that? All right. Yeah, get the fuck off, because then you trying to look in my eyes too much. Get off. Nope. So, women is good for doing that shit. They be double X chromosomes. They know what they be doing. Let me see your eyes. Let me see. Like, why you trying to peek me out, girl? I know you got a man. Yup. Get away. Yeah, because I ain't got time for y'all dramas and setups. I feel like couples be working together and shit, trying to trap motherfuckers. Like, try to get this nigga. Try to get his ass. Like, hell no. Hell nah. Especially when a girl tell me, I ain't got no man. Shut the fuck up. Fucking lying. Yeah, all them things inside your, look at your inbox. Inbox on fucking overload. Fuck is going on? Talking about some shit, ain't got no man. Shut the fuck up. Guaranteed you I leave from out this motherfucker. You can do what the fuck you want to do. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do. Sure am. Sure am. You got it? All right. That's on you. Yeah, I got certain preferences and shit. You got that? No. It's all good and shit. I don't like controlling bitches. I don't like doing that. That shit kind of strange. Yeah, because I don't want you trying to control me either. Yeah, get the fuck back. Yeah, there you go. Space. Space, like the sun. Yes. 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 You get it? All right. Fuck, I ain't with none of that controlling stuff. I don't like that. That's when I get to hit my escape button. Escape. Escape. Evade. Evade. I can't deal with it. That's too much. Had a controlling mama, so you know how that is. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, moms was brazy. I ain't even gonna lie. Moms used to be like, yeah, you gotta be back at the house before the sundown. I'm like, damn, you make me feel like I'm in slavery. Right, you telling me before the sun go down, is this a sundown town? What the fuck going down? What? Word, that's you making me, goddamn. Damn. I remember that shit was so bad. That shit was so bad. It was so funny at the same time. That shit was so bad that literally a stepfather had to get in the middle of the situation. That shit was funny as hell. He was like, that shit was so funny. I came in the house. He was like, what you doing? I was like, I got to come back in the house before, get dark and shit. He was like, what? Hell no. Yo, he was not having it. I was like, so what is he about to do? Yo, I was sitting there clueless like, let me see, what is he about to do? He went in there, he like, yo, you telling me he got to come back at the house before dark? She like, yes. He like, hell no. He was like, you could go back outside with your friends and stuff. Yeah, you come back in the house later. And she was just sitting there like, it's your call. I'm going back outside. Hell yeah, I'm going back outside. Man, come on. We about to go, come on, let's go back to the basketball court and shit. Hell yeah, let's go play some basketball. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Go grab a couple of things. Yes. Shit is brazy out here. These motherfuckers don't even talk about, this shit is funny. None of these people talk about none of the experiences that they went through. Yo, I'm starting to believe NPCs can't remember experiences that they went through. God damn. I'm just being honest. I don't see nobody in the comment section talk about none of their experiences. The only thing they talking about is me on the camera, which is great, don't get me wrong, but damn. Shit is wild brazy. Nope. Anybody notice on the calendar? Even the calendar is square. You know after Monday and Tuesday is what the fuck? What the fuck? It's on the calendar. Yeah, go to your Apple map right there. I mean your Apple calendar right there. And your Google calendar. Right after Monday and Tuesday is what the fuck? You didn't know that? How you don't know that? It's in front of you. Yeah, you people don't be aware of shit. What the fuck going on with y'all? These people don't even know. How you don't know that? What the fuck been on the calendar since like... That shit just been there.